There once was a time where everything was quiet and peaceful. There was nothing much, nothing that bad. But, of course, all things come to an end. But in the meantime, people were happy, things were thriving, and everything was all well. The city had expanded hugely, and the Spartan Empire was only to grow. But throughout all their civilizations, there was one problem. The Persians. Oh, they had to attack. Of course they did. Hundreds upon millions of Persians had attacked, now and then, and right now was a huge battle going to begin. This battle would be one of the biggest of them all. And as they went in to clash, it was going to be a hard-fought battle. The screams were already heard, and the Spartans charged bravely. But at the back, their leader, Leonidas, with his troops, he would go and attack and kill them all. They had reinforcements from the west and east, but the east was way closer than the west, and the west would most likely take 2 days to get there. But in the meantime, they would have to hold off, the right flank barely starting to attack, using a good method of a shield wall. They went to pseudo formation and killed about 20 men in their first salvo or attack. They all fought for their country's homeland, and they fought with much vigorous speed and strength. But would it be worth it? Would they be able to hold off all these Persians? It sure seemed like it, for the Persian numbers were dwindling. But you never know. We never really know. This war was so magnificent that even their villagers would come to help. But it's not like the help was needed, for the Spartans were strong. And although they were dying, they would fight to death. All the Spartans falling, and reinforcements started to arrive from Leonidas' troops. Leonidas had gathered up the forces and got them all going. There was still a small armada of Persians, though, that would need to be taken out. But before anything, they had to make sure that there was no survivors. So they went and killed every single last one in the piles until it came down to that small group of Persians waiting to be killed. And they kept on fighting and fighting until As they fought and fought, things were getting crazy. And as things blurred into action, they finally reached their destination and were fighting and fighting. Now the Spartans outnumbered the Persians at this point because the Spartans stayed alive long enough to be destroyed. And look how they had survived. Shields clashing and swords clanging. Hundreds dead, and the villagers barely even tapped up lunch one time. The battle was now over, and the victory